welcome back to DannyBTalks. Our favorite week of the year has finally arrived as we turn our attention to the high banks of Daytona. Because let's get real, the Super Bowl? Son, that just means it's Daytona week. This overused and reworked meme is seen so much online, but yet I never seem to get tired of it personally because, well, it's true. It's officially time for the Daytona 500. Now I know what you may be thinking, Danny, the Super Bowl is the biggest event in sports, and sure it may be. Congrats to the Eagles. I really didn't expect it to be that dominating either. That 40-22 score doesn't reflect what a blowout game that truly was. But also, I'm a Titans fan, so, kinda don't care about the NFL right now, cause it's officially Daytona week. The Daytona 500 isn't just a race to NASCAR fans, it's a tradition. Fans flock in and bring their families from all around to see this mighty facility. While half of America is sad that football is done for the year, we're here for the thrill of seeing who can survive 500 miles of hard-fought 3x3 drafting at Daytona, where every lap can change the course of NASCAR history. Winning at Daytona is all about innovation and patience. Teams work all off-season to prep their cars, they adapt come race weekend as well as they can, and they find out who their friends are, making deals often within their own OEM to give their team the best chance to win. Well, me personally, I hope Kyle Busch has made as many friends as he possibly can, as I want to see him win in his 20th attempt at the Daytona 500, much like Dale Earnhardt Sr. once did. Racing at the superspeedway, well, a lot of that can purely just be luck too. And we can see some drivers who don't usually do well run very well on these tracks, like Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He won Talladega last year, and he won the Daytona 500 only a few years ago as well. But while any driver could be happy to win period on a superspeedway, there are some drivers who fought their whole career winning multiple championships without unlocking the keys to victory lane in the Daytona 500. Tony Stewart is a very notable driver that comes to my mind, but I don't want to see Kyle Busch go down that way. He's won the 400-mile race a few times before, but not the Daytona 500. From the world-famous fight of 1979, to Earnhardt's trials and triumphs, to Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson's multiple 500 victories, to Dale Jr.'s 2 Daytona 500 victories 10 years apart, to Hamlin's 3 Daytona 500 victories, and many breakout wins like Bain, Cindric, and others, the Daytona 500 is often full of historic moments and storylines each season. The energy at Daytona is unlike anything else in NASCAR for fans. I've been fortunate enough to see 3 Daytona 500s since 2020, seeing Hamlin win in 2020 with the scare of the unknown with Ryan Newman's crash, returning in 2021 to see Michael McDowell get through the fireball crash of the Penske cars, and more to win the Daytona 500, and thirdly seeing Ricky Stenhouse Jr. win the 2023 Daytona 500. As a lifelong fan of NASCAR, it just never gets old pulling up and seeing Daytona in person. Pulling into that infield is something unlike any other, and I'm so thankful for the opportunities I've had thanks to this platform to be there in the past. So if you've been caught up in the Super Bowl hype this past weekend, let's redirect our focus. This weekend, when the checkered flag waves at the Daytona 500, you'll understand why for us, the Super Bowl is just a game. Daytona is where our hearts are as NASCAR fans. Make sure you tune into the race on Sunday, but likewise, tune in all week. There's action to be seen and discussed all week starting Wednesday with Daytona 500 practice and qualifying. Or better yet, if you can, be there in person. Tune in Wednesday night on Eric Esteff's YouTube channel for NWP. Usually we start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, but because Daytona qualifying is Wednesday night, we'll get started a little bit later just as soon as qualifying wraps up so that we can break down everything post-qualifying and make sure you're fully ready to go for the Daytona 500. So remember, the Super Bowl? Son, that just means it's Daytona week. I'm Danny B, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye guys.